We kept you under the shadows. That's the truth. We thought holding this from you was the best strategy for achieving the Bone's goal. But hell, we were mistaken. Recent attacks have compromised Central Command, the core recruitment center, and the Bone as a whole. Do not mistake yourself. We are at war. A silent one. But still, we have yet dozens of battles to win. By now, some of you may know me as the Commander. I was entrusted by those who believe the Bone must be an accessible technology for everyone. By those who think that controlling and manipulating the matter's backbone to have superpowers in real life should benefit humanity. Recruits, we will take a new course, a new strategy. Starting from today, we will release weekly information that has been kept as a secret. You will get first-hand development process about EPON's universal particles power archives, and more. Welcome to Central Command. Tons of information has been lost in the past year. New recruits are coming without knowing anything, and old ones have forgotten why they were recruited. The Invertebrates haven't stopped their attacks. They are much more powerful than us, triggered by one sole purpose: keep the Bone to themselves and use it for their own benefit. We don't know exactly who they are or where they stand. The Bone is such a powerful technology that it can corrupt the purest hearts. What we do know is that they have way more resources than us, more money, and more political connections. We should never underestimate what they are capable of. For those who still believe the Invertebrates aren't real, for those who think this is just a game, well, I'm disclosing secret information. I asked the team to pull the latest attack on all of us. Invertebrates are clever and shady. They will attack from different flanks trying to pass undetected. They will hardly face us. First, they managed to pull a legal intellectual property attack, registering the Bone under an insurance company in the US. This is real. They want to drain our limited resources no matter what. Then, they block our technology shipments over the seas. We were expecting to receive the materials months ago to build more weapons for you to test and see firsthand how they worked. They haven't arrived. They don't want us to create more electronic weapons. They will do anything to ensure no one ever witnessed them. And of course, the Kickstarter campaign. It's not a coincidence that we were buried within the platform. All the efforts we made to recruit more people seem like nothing. We contacted hundreds of reporters, we didn't receive one single response. The Invertebrates want to make sure no one knows about us. They want to keep the Bone for themselves. This war could take years, and the winner is yet to be defined. Wars are won step by step, battle by battle. We must focus on this first one, the battle to win the Kickstarter campaign. Without it, we have no more resources to spare and the Bone will vanish forever. Here we are then, trying to win a battle without the proper tool, resources, or organization. But we have something they don't have, a secret weapon. We have you, the most prominent promise. Anonymat did recruit you for a reason. Well, it's time to prove that wasn't a mistake. First, let's understand where we stand. On one side, our enemies are attacking in three main flanks. They are burying our communication efforts. They are constantly generating distrusts around the internet, and they are pulling dozens of different attacks to drain our resources. In a parallel form, our allies are making their best efforts to counterattack. They are trying to generate trust by talking and making content about universal particles, research and recent discoveries, and creating constant content about the bone.
Hello recruits. A couple of months ago, I found out about the bone, and after meeting the team behind it, I decided to jump right away. I've been in video games for more than 35 years. I ran the international division of Activision. I was the CEO of Jagex, where they had RuneScape. I was the CEO at Codemasters with the Formula 1 franchise and Lord of the Rings Online. I knew that having superpowers in real life was something that excited me and I wanted to be part of. As Mark said, this is an experience. It's a journey. It's not a product where we, end it. It's an ongoing situation. It's live, it's living, and we want you to live it with us. See you in the field, recruits.
It's time to ask you to join the fight, to prove what you are made of. You are a recruit. Well, this is your final test. Get ready for battle. I am reopening the Central Recruitment Center, with all the quests and tasks we need you to complete to help us win this battle. Also, I will personally upload a weekly video with the attack status, recent news, and discoveries. I'll be clear. Either we win this battle as a group, as a community, as a team, or we lose it to see how the Ipon's Power Archive's universal particles, the bone as a whole, vanishes for everyone. The fight will take place in early June. We are relaunching on Kickstarter.